Our next tutorial on the Daily Fantasy Rankings resources is a player scores conceded. This is a particular resource where you can come in and check out a team's histories in past against fellow sides, including their fantasy scores. Hef, what am I looking at here when I'm looking at player scores conceded?
Basically, it's just if you want to look at a listing of all the scores that a team has conceded. So you click on that scores against there in the menu bar, and we can look here at the Gold Coast Suns, for example, and all their games they played last year and see all the numbers that came up against them. So it gives you a good feeling on maybe how an opposition team stack has fared against them, how many big scores they'll give up, how many guys don't score any points at all. Just anything you sort of want to get a gauge on, and you just want a quick look at the raw data. We've got it all displayed for you here.
I suppose it's particularly handy if you're looking the last time they played against each other, where the scores went and how much they scored against.
Definitely handy for that. Like we're looking right here at a game against Adelaide, and you'll see basically everyone from Adelaide went really well. But one good thing to note is we do mark injury-affected scores in these lists. So with the strike-through font there, David Mackay and Taylor Walker, we can see that their scores were affected by injury. And it's worth noting that throughout the AFL resources section, these injury-affected scores are taken into consideration when we're projecting, when we're creating projections and we're analysing scores against and the points against graphs and that sort of stuff. So we don't just run off the raw data. We do look at these outlying scores that were affected by injury, and we adjust our numbers to compensate for that.
Now you'll find these scores against here, so you can choose any of the 18 teams in the competition. And also, if you want to go to deep down these particular scores, then you can always go into player scores and choose from the team there. So if I wanted to check out Tex Walker's injury, how much time on the ground did he have, then you can always go back to that particular game on the player scores. Hef, thanks for that. That is the Daily Fantasy Rankings scores against on the Daily Fantasy Rankings website. Cheers, Hef.
Thanks, mate. See ya.
See you later.